not too long ago, I'd say about 2 months ago, we had a client in the upper Midwest who was adamant that we needed to help them get some of that funding from the CHIPS Act. That they're probably doing about $3.5 million, and what they cared about was they wanted to get access to some of that funding from the CHIPS Act. So through our relationships with some folks in Washington, D.C., we were connected with some folks at one of the departments that supposedly oversees the CHIPS Act. You realize the CHIPS Act is about $50 billion, probably one of the few things that had bipartisan support from all those lunatics in Congress, right? And what it turns out is that you can pre-apply for funding on the CHIPS Act, but to think you might see any funding is kind of ridiculous, because as usual, federal government can't get their crap together. So money is supposed to be designated for you to build a facility that could build chips. And we certainly know that the United States of America needs chips. Why can't we get our act in gear ever? Why can't we just figure out how to do things? Because after a bipartisan approval, now you can't apply, you can't get the money, you can't build a facility. The only people building facilities to build chips, to make chips, are guys that already have many, many, many billions of dollars. So once again, my good friends, the people that matter to me, small businesses, are getting screwed out of the whole pie. You know, you may have heard me here and yap in the past about how small business is sexy to me. Well, if the federal government actually wants to get their in gear and provide some of the CHIPS Act money, every small business that wants to get involved in the chips manufacturing needs to be heard, needs to be seen, needs to get in front of the line to help get some of that funding to make their business prosper. So first thing is, you got to make the application process simpler. Second thing is, folks got to start helping move the environmental process along so that these plants can get built. And then the third thing is, once they are built, where are you going to get the labor to staff them? Where's that going to come from? So the federal government's got their hands full. Administer the program, environmental issues, labor issues, brings you to immigration issues. I'm not a political person. I think they're all bumbling fools in Washington, D.C. What I do know is small business can get the chips built, can make things happen, can cut through the red tape. You bureaucrats have to help. Lou Mosca, Chief Operating Officer of American Management Services. If you like this edition of Straight Talk, follow us, like us, share what we send, subscribe, follow us, ring the bell, do all the things you know you need to do, but call us anytime at 800-743-0410. CHIPS Act should be a great program. I'm telling you, it's going to be another federal show. Have a good day.